Right then, Babar Azam is in. Terrific record, average in the 50s. Strike rate of almost 90. To get 50 runs at a strike rate of 90 in ODI is pretty acceptable. Flick into the gap, run straight away for Babar Azam. Didn't try to hurt the ball, it was all about placement and tapping the ball, caressing it.
Ramesh averaging 50 and you get him at 90. Strike rate, it's acceptable, but this is exactly why he got brought into the team, Nandriberger. He has that extra bit of pace and he rushed Fakhar Zaman early on. Yeah, that's the reason why he kept on walking. Evidence found on that piece there via Ultra-Aids.
I think it's kind of a shocked surprise by that length, because a couple had gone down the leg side and then a ball on that off-stump angle, and suddenly that heavy ball. He wasn't probably ready for it, Fakhar.
Yeah, and I actually enjoy bowlers thinking outside the box, because very often that's a delivery a batsman won't necessarily expect early on. As a bowler, you come into the piece, you try and look for a bit of swing and what's on offer. He's taken the surface completely out of play by going short. Excellent start for South Africa, a much needed wicket early on. Quite amazed coming into the venue, the amount of South African support there is on display.
Speedy and successful over. Comes to an end, 4 for 1.
सबसे पहले हमने एक सफर का आगाज किया। सफर था कार खैर का। अब एक बार फिर हम आए हैं वही तजर्बा और वही एतबार जिससे होगी आपके दस्तरखान की रौनक लाजवाब। हमदर्द रेसिपी मिक्सेस, द टेस्ट ऑफ हेरिटेज।
Lot of interest in this batting lineup, especially now that Babar Azam is out there. He's marking his guard, and it's going to be Corbin Bosch, another bowler that has got loads of potential. Hits the deck hard, he's got bit about him.
Yeah, he's got some wonderful control, Corbin Bosch, and he's growing in confidence the more he's playing at this level. He's had a magnificent T20 series against Pakistan. He's followed it up with another good spell in the first ODI. And South Africa will be looking to him to just hold the control whilst they allow a Nandriberger to strike from the other end. So it's important to bowl in tandem, to bowl in partnership. He's a young, fine bowler.
Oh, that's close. That is mighty close. Alex Wolff raises the finger, and I think it's going to hit the stumps. I think South Africa have bagged a big one.
Yeah, you certainly feel this is adjacent. It's a bit of communication between the two batters, and I do feel Babar Azam is going to send us upstairs.
TV umpire to director, we have a player review for LBW. On-field decision is out. I've checked the field placement and it's a fair delivery. Let's start with front on, please. Ball passes close to the bat. I need to check that with Ultra-Aids, please. Keep rolling. Roll it through to the bat. Satisfied. Clear gap, no bat involved. Ball tracking whenever it is ready, please. Stand by, Alex. Waiting for ball tracking. Original decision is out, pitching outside of impacting line and wickets missing. Alex, you need to change your decision. Stand by. Your screen signal now.
Yeah, close, but Babar Azam rightly calling for help. And the review coming to his rescue.
Yeah, you get good reviews and you get bad reviews, and that one will go down as a good one. Because it's early on for Babar Azam at the time where batters are most vulnerable. I have to say, this is excellent backing up from Corbin Boss here. Line straight, he wants to bring those stumps into play.
A bit airy-fairy, runs hard for a couple of runs. I think after being this kind of drama, you're a little hassled in the mind, and so the next ball becomes that much difficult for you to face. This was given by the umpire, missing the stumps a couple of inches, and the next ball then, Vernon, becomes difficult for any batsman because you've jolted, you've taken a review, and you're hoping on the big screen that the result is in your favor, and once in your favor, then you don't want to make another mistake.
Oh, that's an excellent piece of bowling by Corbin Boss. Yeah, coming back to your point, Ramiz, that's the modern day player. In your day, you'd have probably tightened up a little bit technically, but these days, if they survive an opportunity, they're fighting fire with fire. How is this for a nut?
Still feel that I was given out wrongly in the '92 World Cup final. The ball hit me on the thigh, and Mr. Buckner gave it leg before. Australian pitch at Melbourne, hit me on the thigh. Oh, that's a beauty. That really is cracker of a ball.
Well, the only problem we have with Urami is it could hit you on the thigh or on the hip, and it will still be eligible for LBW.
I was on my toes also.
Yeah, this is excellent from Corbin Boss. This, as a bowling coach, you'd ask this bowler to settle in on those lines all day long. Babar Azam, he will have to come up with the answers.
Wish we had a review then. Would have sailed over the stumps, that '92 call from Buckner. Anyway, that's done. We won the game, we won the championship, we were the World Cup winners, so no problem. He's hanging his bat at that one. He squares up just a little bit to an outswinger, Babar Azam, so that's a great line to bowl. 7 for 1.
Tell me the lie, tell me the lie. Whoa, oh, oh. La 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 la, la 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 la.
Yeah, 2 changes for South Africa. Naba Peter, as well as Nandre Berger. The reason, therefore, South Africa need to pick wickets. They need to make early inroads, and that's why they've gone to Naba Peter as well as Nandre Berger, affording South Africa that extra spinning option alongside Bjorn Verteen, who's been excellent in the last game. With 2 left-arm spinners and a leggy. And, of course, the all-rounder ability in Donovan Ferreira.
Nice, into the gap. He slips, but comes back quite easily for the second run, Babar Azam. It's been a bit of a hit and miss inning so far.
Just a touch straight from Nandre Berger, but this is how he's gone in that first over. Looking for the ball to swing back. Perhaps a technical adjustment that they want to attack the stumps against Fakhar Zaman. So many a ball full, and then bang. Caught him with the surprise delivery, which was a short one. We talk about Baba Azam and how he gets himself into trouble technically from time to time. This is the exact reason why. Urban Boss, that excellent length. As you can see, playing away from the body, so it brings it outside edge into play. And if the one nips back, LBW and bowl also comes into play. So it's important that South Africa bowl and string a couple of deliveries in that zone early on in his innings. Ramis, I actually want to pick up the point that you were alluding to a little earlier about the one ball after over 35. I mean, I was unaware of that rule and legislation that's been passed, but I think it's a wonderful initiative, especially in the ODI format, because we're almost seeing the element of reverse swing. It's gone out the window. So using one ball after 35 overs certainly brings those elements back into play. Also means that the ball will get a little softer towards the back end when spinners bowl. So wonderful gesture. Wonderful, wonderful, and yeah, something that was meant to have probably been brought back into the game a little earlier than now.
Yeah, he likes that. Babar Azam works the ball away quite nicely this time through square leg. And this time it's a little different. He picks up 3 instead of 2. I think the other good thing about that rule is that it lends good balance between bat and ball. Because then you've got to adjust to reverse, you've got to adjust to more spin. Otherwise, you were seeing scores in like 350 plus quite easily being chased. It became a one-dimensional kind of a T20I kind of a bashing for the bowlers. It gets them back into the game. I think it's a good stop. It's a really good stop in the end.
I think I have to echo your sentiments, but I can also understand why they've gone that route. Because initially when you play in the subcontinent, the balls really do get soft towards the back end. It almost makes scoring impossible, but after 35 the ball will still be fairly hard, but it's just a little bit for the bowlers to work with.
Shot, delightful, gorgeous cover drive from Saim Ayub.
This is the one element that really excites me about this youngster's game. Is the ability to play shots like these, but just look how calm, confident and in control he is of that shot. Not looking to overhit it. He knew placement was more important.
Just extension of the hands of the arm and playing it sweetly. Oh, in 2 minds there. Trying to get away from that line, and in the end a little tap to the keeper. 16 for 1.
सब पहले हमने एक सफर का आगाज किया। सफर था कार खैर का। अब एक बार फिर रंग आए हैं वही तजर्बा और वही एतबार, जिससे होगी आपके दस्तरखान की रौनक लाजवाब। हमदर्द रेसिपी मिक्सेस, द टेस्ट ऑफ हेरिटेज।
This batting offers a lot. Rizwan, Salman, Hussain, Mohammad Nawaz. Nawaz, if he continues to perform with bat ball and in the field, he may be knighted very soon. Having a great time of it, Mohammad Nawaz. Right, on to Inverex. Pakistan's smartest hatchback EV. Inverex Zeo, charge fast, drive smart.
And I just wonder technically, with that new rule coming into play, where the teams now will be looking to go a little early on to take advantage. Of course, there's an extra fielder up until over number 40. With that ball more than likely to get a little softer towards the back end of the innings. So wonderful to see how teams do go about the implementation of that new law.
Yeah, it was about killing the boredom also, I think, Vernon, because 50 overs without any technicalities became just a long 100-over bore. Now there's strategy within a strategy, there's a plan within a plan. Now you've got to may have specialists introduced after the 35th over to take on reverse, to take on spin. So go hard, as you rightly say, for the first 20-25 overs when the ball is new and hard, and then relax a little bit, keep wickets in hand probably. I think that's the other way to go. We saw Pakistan losing wickets and almost losing the game.
I think that's the one danger when you try and leave it too late. Massive fan of trying to finish it a little earlier. Now Corbin Boss, he's had the better of Saima Yupin at first ODI. We're just running the ball across the left-hander. This is going to be an interesting battle between the two. He knows the importance of getting through this new ball phase. In many ways, you talk about keeping wickets in hand. They've almost adopted the mindset of not looking to score in this first 10 overs, but it's all about having wickets in hand, entering that second power play.
Saima Ayub with a ginger footwork. I think it's got to be more firm. He's playing from the crease. Got to be stretching forward to a ball that's pitched up. He's a lot more comfortable on that line, wider angle.
Yeah, I know I make a lot of reference to bowlers' natural attributes, and this is one natural attribute that Corbin Boss do possess. It's to run the ball across the left-hander. So as a batsman, you need to be a little bit sharper, understanding that he is now operating in his natural habitat.
Nicely bowled, this time attacking the stumps. Very impressive over comes to an end. 17 for 1.